Picture this. You've spent months, maybe years, building your calm. You meditate, you read the Stoics, you rehearse the pause before reaction. Your breath is slow, your voice low, your presence composed. People seek your counsel because you never seem rattled. She notices too, the steady tone, the unraised voice. She tells her friends, "He's so calm." You take pride in that. You've built it like a fortress. You believe nothing can touch it. Then it happens. A small thing, a softened tone, a pause that lingers, a question that slips past the armor. Are you okay? Something tightens in your chest, then your throat, then behind your eyes. You try to breathe and say the right words, but your body tells the truth. The mask shifts, just enough to show the line beneath it. That's the crack. Your calm wasn't a mountain. It was glass shaped like stone. She didn't break it. She revealed it. She didn't come to provoke, but to feel what lived below your stillness. Pressure, distance, a subtle falseness. We call it a test. But what's really happening is this. Her body is asking your body, are you safe? Every sigh, silence, and tonal shift isn't accusation. It's a search. A sensory scan asking whether your calm is real or rehearsed, depth or disguise. Because calm without depth is empty, and emptiness doesn't feel safe. You can control words, but not energy. You can sound peaceful while radiating strain. She will feel it before you do. Not because she's hunting for flaws, but because her nervous system listens to what yours broadcasts. What you call testing is how her instinct locates truth. She isn't looking for a man who never trembles. She's looking for one whose stillness rises from something real, quiet strength that can hold the storm without vanishing into it. The test isn't manipulation, it's calibration. It asks, are you grounded enough for her body to relax? You can't fake it. Safety can't be performed. Your nervous system speaks louder than your mouth. That's why the calm man often breaks. His peace is tension held long enough to pass for mastery. The test doesn't create the crack, it exposes it. When she reaches with chaos, she isn't trying to destroy your calm. She's reaching for what's underneath, to learn whether the stillness she sees is the stillness she can trust. Here's the truth no one tells men. The test isn't against you, it's for you. It's the world asking whether the ground you stand on is stone or sand. When you understand that, the next time your calm trembles, you won't fear it. You'll listen. Because cracks don't always mean collapse. Sometimes they mean something inside you is finally ready to be real. Part 2. The moment of the test. It rarely begins with fireworks. No shouting, no slammed doors. It starts with a micro shift most men miss. You're having dinner. Music hums. Conversation flows. Then something changes. A pause. A sigh. Her eyes drift. The air tightens half a degree. Your body notices before your mind does. You ask, "What's wrong?" She says, "Nothing." The word is neutral. The tone is not. Her body is there, but something has stepped back. You can't name it, but you feel a small wave gather. That's the test. It's not a plan. It's biology. A nervous system contacting another to feel beneath the words. She's listening to your frequency, your breath, your jaw, your pupils, the pattern of tension behind your eyes. In that moment, your body tells her everything. If your calm is armor, she feels metal. If it's depth, she feels water. If it's fear, she feels distance. The test is simple. She brings a drop of chaos and watches its path through you. Does it infect you or dissolve inside you? Most men fail here without knowing the test began. They fix, explain, defend. You're overreacting. or they shut down and fold their arms. They think they're in control. Their nervous system, however, is shouting. She hears it. She doesn't need you to fix her emotion. She needs to feel your body remain steady within it. That's what safety feels like. Not cognitive perfection, but somatic stability. When she sighs or grows quiet, she isn't trying to win. She's dropping a stone to find the lake's bottom. If it hits shallow rock, she feels alone. If it sinks into depth, she feels home. This is the invisible language beneath every conversation. You won't find it in words. You'll feel it in the pause after them. When your calm is control, it resists the wave. When your calm is presence, it absorbs the wave. One collapses under stress, the other expands. You can't imitate presence. It's not performed, it's felt. The silence of a nervous system that doesn't tighten when touched. The moment is always the same, whether at a table or in a quiet room. It's life asking softly, "Can you hold this?" Not, "Can you fix it?" Not, "Do you agree?" Just, "Can you stay?" When you pass, the air loosens. Not because you silenced her, but because her body believes yours is steady. The calm man resists the test. The awakened man recognizes the doorway. Part 3. The real reason. Women test. To understand the test, understand what she's actually searching for. She isn't measuring your patience or logic. She's listening to your nervous system. Long before words and philosophy, the feminine instinct sought one thing: safety. For generations, the wrong choice could be fatal. If the man broke under pressure, the tribe suffered. If he panicked, everyone paid. That instinct never vanished. It changed shape. Today, the predator is chaos, uncertainty, pressure, emotion. Her body still remembers. Instability equals danger. Every test is ancient intelligence asking one question: can I trust this man when the storm comes? You might label it overreaction, but her system is running an unconscious scan. She isn't seeking control, she's seeking congruence, alignment between your words, energy, and presence. When you say, "I'm calm," does your breath agree? When you say, "It's fine," is your gaze soft or guarded? When you look at her, does she feel seen or managed? If your calm is armor, she senses it instantly. Armor looks strong but feels cold. You can approach but not touch. The feminine doesn't trust what it can't feel, so she taps again. A sigh, a gentle question, a tone. Not to pick a fight, but to see if there is life behind the stillness. Here's the paradox. The more you perform calm to avoid being tested, the more intense the test becomes. Performance radiates distance, and distance feels unsafe. Think of testing a rope before climbing. You pull not to insult the rope, but because your life depends on it holding. She's doing the same, adding pressure to feel the signal. Yes, it's strong enough. This isn't manipulation, it's biology. She doesn't want to break your calm. She wants to meet what's real beneath it, your emotional spine, the part that doesn't collapse or control when touched. That's why the most composed men often get tested the most. Their faces are still, but their eyes don't rest. Their bodies are quiet, but not open. Standing beside them feels like standing on a frozen lake. You throw a stone to find the depth. If it skitters, loneliness. If it sinks, connection. The feminine tests to trust, not to dominate. She's searching for the man whose calm isn't a mask but a current, something she can lean into and exhale. In every sigh, in every silence, the hidden truth is this: she isn't trying to change you, she's trying to find you. Calm without presence is hollow. Presence without fear feels like home. She tests not to challenge your strength, but to feel whether your strength is alive. Part 4. Brittle calm versus true. Safety. There are two kinds of calm. One hides, one holds. One is fragile, one is unshakable. Brittle calm looks like strength, but is built from fear. It's tight shoulders and a held breath. It says, "I'm fine," while the body hums with tension. It is control, mistaken for peace. Brittle calm acts like a dam holding back a river. From a distance, it appears unmoved, even majestic, until pressure builds behind it. Then a tiny ripple, a sudden tone, an unexpected silence finds the hairline fractures. The dam doesn't adapt, it resists, and resistance cracks. This is the man who seems unbothered until he isn't. Calm in public, gentle in words, until something small slips through. Then he snaps, withdraws, or goes numb. He thought he'd mastered himself. But calm built on suppression is collapse waiting for a trigger. True safety is different. It isn't calm because it's empty. It's calm because it's full. It's deep, not distant. It doesn't resist emotion. It metabolizes it. It doesn't compete with the wave. It becomes the ocean holding the wave. The man who embodies true safety doesn't rush to fix, defend, or prove. When chaos arrives, his breath widens, his chest softens, his attention anchors. He lets the energy move through without letting it move him. He listens without absorbing and witnesses without retreating. His calm isn't cold, it's warm. It doesn't freeze the moment, it melts the charge. Sitting across from him, you feel it. His stillness grounds rather than distances you. His silence isn't absence, it's presence. The room seems to breathe through him. That's what she's testing for. When she finds it, the testing subsides. Her shoulders drop, her voice softens. The storm ends, not because he shut it down, but because at last, there's something that can hold it. Here's the secret most men never learn. The moment you stop trying to calm her is the moment you become the calm she's seeking. That is the shift from armor to presence. Armor blocks connection. Presence contains it. Armor demands peace. Presence generates peace. Presence isn't passive. It's active awareness, feeling everything fully while choosing nothing unconsciously. It lets a man stand in fire without burning, not from numbness, but from knowing the flame. True safety isn't never shaking. It's not coming apart when you do. It welcomes life as it is, loud, messy, luminous. When your calm becomes this deep, it no longer needs guarding. Touched, it expands. Seen, it warms. That's the man who can hold the world without clenching his fist. The man the test was seeking all along. The three common tests: chaos, disagreement, silence. Every man meets three tests. Different forms, same purpose. Reveal whether your calm is armor or depth. You can't avoid them, only meet them. 1. The chaos test. One moment she's light, the next her tone spikes. Words quicken, energy rises, your body heats. Your reflex is to fix, to explain, map, soothe, out logic. Yet the more you fix, the more the storm swells. She isn't seeking your logic, she's seeking your resonance. Chaos isn't an attack, it's a reach for your center. The question beneath it: can you hold this without collapsing or matching it? Armor braces, argues, withdraws, stiffens. Armor echoes chaos and amplifies it. True safety slows its breath, softens its voice, keeps its chest open. It lets the wave roll through like the tide through a harbor. He doesn't lose himself, he remains. Slowly, her system entrains to his steadiness. Chaos dissolves, not through control, but containment. Try this in practice. Feel your feet. Inhale slower than you want. Say fewer words than you think you need. Offer one sentence of validation. I hear you. I'm here. Let your body answer first. 2. The disagreement test. If chaos tests presence, disagreement tests frame. She challenges your plan, opinion, or direction. It's not rebellion. It's emotional curiosity. Is he rooted? An ungrounded man collapses or attacks. He avoids conflict to preserve a fragile peace, or he needs to win to feel secure. Both arise from insecurity. A man with foundation listens to completion, reflects what he heard, then speaks simply. He can say no without heat and I see your point, without surrendering his center. He neither dominates nor defends, he leads. Leadership here isn't control, it's clarity plus care. She feels guided, not caged, and trust grows. In practice, replace "you're wrong" with "here's what I'm seeing and why I'm choosing X. I care how this lands for you." Hold eye contact without hardening. Keep your shoulders relaxed. 3. The silence test. This one is subtle. It comes as absence. She pulls back, grows quiet, stops reaching. Suddenly, the man who felt calm begins to panic because his calm depended on her feedback, her smile, her texts, the little nods that proved he was okay. Without them, emptiness echoes. He starts chasing. Did I do something wrong? Please talk to me. Movement masquerades as connection, but the silence test isn't about her. It asks whether you can be whole without reassurance. Can you remain steady in the absence of signal? Armor can't. True safety breathes into the void. He neither retreats nor pursues. He remains. I'm here when you're ready. Then he returns to himself, his work, his breath, his life. He fills the space with presence, not panic. Her body receives the deepest signal. His peace isn't hostage to her mood. In practice, put your phone down. Do one. Meaningful task. Go for a slow walk without headphones. Keep your heart open even as you give space. Each test is life asking, can you hold your center while being touched? When you can, the storm stops pushing because it meets depth rather than defense. Tests aren't punishments. They're invitations to become the man who no longer performs peace, but is peace. Part 6. The solution. How to build true safety. You can't force calm. You must build it, layer by layer, breath by breath. Not by thinking your way into peace, but by living your way into it. True safety is a muscle trained under tension, not in comfort. 3 foundations matter most. 1. Contain, don't repress. We're taught to control emotion, to shrink it, hide it, outthink it. Repression doesn't create calm, it creates pressure. Every unfelt feeling becomes weight your body must carry later. Containment is different. You allow the full voltage of emotion inside without letting it drive your behavior. Anger arises. You breathe deeper, not harder. Anxiety narrows vision. You widen your focus. You don't deny the storm. You let it move until it loses charge. Presence doesn't mean feeling less. It means feeling fully without being run by what you feel. This is the beginning of strength. Practice. Name the sensation, not the story. Heat in chest, buzzing in jaw, breath short. Lengthen your exhale. Ground your feet. Let the body complete the cycle. 2. Build boundaries, not walls. A wall blocks everything. A boundary lets you choose what enters. Walls come from fear, boundaries from clarity. Armor confuses distance for peace. You shut down and call it discipline, then wonder why you feel alone. Boundaries let you stand near fire without being consumed. I can be with your emotion. I won't drown in it. Boundaries are containment for connection. They define edges where closeness can breathe. When you live with boundaries, your energy stops leaking into control or people-pleasing. You stop performing calm to keep others comfortable. You start radiating calm because you know where you end and the world begins. Practice. Write 3 non-negotiables for self-respect: sleep, movement, focused work. Communicate them warmly and keep them. Your body will trust you, and so will others. 3. Practice active presence. You can't fake presence, you train it. Start small. On waking, feel 3 breaths before touching your phone. In conversation, listen until she's empty, then respond. In silence, don't fill, feel. Presence is the art of returning to this moment again and again. Not meditation as escape, but awareness as participation. As you train it, your nervous system strengthens. You stop bracing at emotion, avoiding discomfort, or chasing the mirage of everything okay. Practice. Set mini reps throughout the day. 1 minute of sensing feet, 1 minute of slow breath, 1 minute of wide vision. Many small reps outbuild a single long sit. These aren't tricks to perform, they're habits to live. Over time, they form a calm that doesn't collapse when touched, because true safety isn't a mood, it's a relationship with tension. Chaos doesn't need to be fixed, it needs to be held. The calm man avoids storms. The safe man breathes inside them. His breathing becomes presence. Presence becomes gravity. Gravity becomes trust. When she looks at him, she doesn't wonder if he'll stay steady. She feels that he already is. That's what the test wanted to find. Not perfection or control, but depth. You don't need to be unshakable. You need to be real enough that shaking doesn't undo you. What's real doesn't shatter. It expands. The calm that can be broken was performance. The calm that remains is built from breath, truth, and openness. It doesn't hide from the storm. It is the still point within it. That is the man the world needs now, not a silent statue, but a living ocean. And the next time love or life tests your calm, don't resist. Let it reveal you. Let it show you that peace was never about quiet. It was always about depth. The invitation. She didn't break you. She revealed you. You thought calm was a performance, a proof of mastery. Now you see it. The calm that cracked wasn't strength. It was fear, frozen into stillness. She wasn't asking for silence. She was asking for safety, not for perfection, but for a wordless answer to a wordless question. Can I rest near you and still be myself? Every sigh, every tone, every quiet step back, none were attacks. They were invitations, mirrors raised to your foundation. Is your calm real enough to touch? Once you understand, the game ends. You stop defending a fragile peace. You start becoming peace. The man who embodies safety does not fear the test. He welcomes it. Waves aren't enemies. They're proof of the depth beneath him. Storms don't destroy the ocean. They reveal its shape. So when the next silence arrives, when the tone shifts, when life throws another wave, don't brace, don't explain. Breathe. Let it touch you. Let it remind you how deep you've become. Because the calm you're building now isn't glass, it's carved in stone, and what is real doesn't shatter. When she tests you again, you won't flinch. You'll stand, still, grounded, alive, not to prove anything, simply because that's who you are now.